Good day. My name is Nkosinathi Ncala. I go by the name of the Dillinger Nkosi. So this series is called the Socialist Agenda. So what is the Socialist Agenda? It's the government and how it uses the natural resources of the country and the plans it has for society. You know? So this next piece is called reality and the cycle of life. What is your reality? You know? What is the cycle of life? What is the cycle of life? What is your reality? You know, so we are all born. You know? We're born into a family, we're born rich or poor, we're born a boy or girl. You know? We all have choices. So birth, infants, with birth, it means that there's reproduction. It means your mother and father have to have met, they courted, they dated, and they should have fallen in love, right? And if they've fallen in love or it was a mistake, there's still the cycle of life. You're born, you know, but before you're born, there needs to be mating, which means your parents meet, the dates, whether you're made out of love or if there's a mistake, it means you're unplanned, but you're still going to be born. So you could be born in a government hospital, but if you're planned, you can be born into a private hospital. You know, your name was planned, the parent, your mom, your mom's parents, your dad, your grandfather. You know, you've got a better chance of surviving. You're planned, you're created out of love. Even if you have little, but you're planned. So your mom and your dad had a plan, like, you know what? We're going to make it. We're going to send them to good schools. We're going to send them to creche. There's a plan. There's a possibility of making it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, you're born. You know, so there's birth, then there's life. You know, once you're born in either a public clinic or a private hospital. You know what I'm saying? So if you're born into a private hospital, you get the best medicine. There's a sound scan. Your mom got the best healthcare. She went for checkups. It didn't take time. It didn't interfere with work. You know, that's life. Then you go home. You know, then your mom goes back to earth. You get a nanny. You meet your grandmother, your grandfather. You know, then hopefully a brother comes along later. Then you grow. Then you go to primary school. Then you go to Sunday school. Then you go to primary school. Then you go to high school. Then you start hanging out with friends. Then you go to varsity. That's the cycle of life. You know, after varsity, that's towards the end of the cycle of life, you know. So there's birth, there's life. Then you get married. Then you do the same cycle with your spouse. You know, you do the same cycle with your spouse. Then hopefully you plan your children. If you didn't plan, then the cycle continues. You know, then you become a grandparent. You make your parents your parents become parents with you. Then your kids, you make them grandparents. Then same with you. You have kids. They make you grandparents. Then it's that's the cycle of life. Life, birth. It's birth. Then it's life happens. Then it's death. So that's the cycle of life, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. That was birth, life, and death. The socialist agenda, the plan the government has for us. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Nkosi the Dillinger. Thank you so much. Nkosi, thank you.